Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and today I'm going to take a little bit of a break from reviewing Bad Batch Black Series because I got to take a break from it, and so I'm going to do the other Star Wars show that is out at the time. By the way, there are no spoilers for Season 3. Anyway, so I just picked Kuiil, a character who is from Season 1 of The Mandalorian, who was a great character. So, yeah, I'm going to do Kuiil. Now, this is an amazing figure, actually. I only actually have two things that I want to say about this figure, and they're not things that this figure did wrong. They're things that could have made the figure better, really. But anyway, yeah. This figure, what I love about Black Series is that they make figures size accurate. Like, even though they're all supposed to be 6 inches tall, they make the ones that are like Chewbacca and Zeb taller. And then they make the ones like Kuiil here shorter than the average 6-inch figure. That's something that I really love about Black Series. Now, as you can see, they did a great job of making Kuiil Ugnaught sized. And other than that, he has amazing detail in that he looks just like how Kuiil did. With some figures, you'll end up with the figure barely looking like the character, but then on others, they end up looking exactly like the character. It's weird. He does have one feature that, well, I mean, he has two. I think this is removable, but anyway, you can remove his hat for like how they have in the scenes where he's not wearing it. And then you can also remove his backpack, but it's like a lot more work to do. He comes with his gun that he had in The Mandalorian. Oops, there we go. And you can't actually have him like put his finger through there, but you can have him hold it like this. Hang on. You can have him hold it like this, which I think is still pretty good. So he's still holding it. He has great posability with the legs and all that. They're great features. Arm posability. Yeah, Kuiil just comes with great posability in the figure. And then I even like the strap that they gave on the gun, in case like you want to make it that Kuiil doesn't have to hold it. I never do, but anyway. Now on to the thing I said about the two ways they could have made the figure better. Now, his goggles here, they don't actually go onto his head, which I'm perfectly fine with. That's just something they could have done to make the figure better, because in the finale, how when Kuiil puts them over his head, in the moment just before the sad moment. Anyway, yeah, that's one thing they could have done. And then the other thing isn't even anything wrong with this figure. It's that they could have made one of the vehicle Black Series things, where it's Kuiil plus a blurg. That would have been an awesome figure combination. Combination, like how there's Enfys Nest and her speeder, or Rey and her speeder. Kuiil and a blurg would have been amazing. Since The Mandalorian is pushing out so many figures at this point that most of them are the same exact figure, just with the inclusion of something else. It's weird. But they didn't think of Kuiil with a blurg. Oh well. Speaking of the Mandalorian figures, now let's get into his box. This is an amazing box. That is an amazing picture of Kuiil. Kuiil's number 7 of the Mandalorian wave, which I think is that's suitable. And yeah, I don't actually have the problem with where some figures, they include all these accessories and useless things to make it worth the price. With Kuiil, they didn't really do that. They only gave him the one accessory he needs, and it still feels like it's worth the price of an average Black Series figure. So that was something I really liked about it. On the back, you have the same picture, but it more focuses on him. And then I think my favorite part about the box is right there, how they have Mando and Kuiil on blurgs. That's my favorite part about the box here. So now on to my number grade of this figure. This figure is a 10 out of 10 Black Series figure. I highly recommend that you get one if you liked the character of Kuiil. They are not making a better version of Kuiil than this. This figure is a 10 out of 10. I have spoken.